Hey y'all, we're playing Gold Stake on the black deck. I recorded 8 minutes with my microphone off. I can't believe it. And would I say the run went well? It was going on. We were on like ante 4 or something. Like we weren't going to win because we lost. So I know that for a fact. But yeah, it was going okay. Oh, this is a slap in the face, man. Like, I had the flush draw for 2 full draws. So they gave me the 4 of a kind. I'm not going to cry about that then. But yeah, it feels good to be back and actually talking into the microphone so someone can hear me, I suppose. Slap in the face. You already know it's a slap in the face. I'm not doing 10 mult, $3 per round. 50 chips if it's a pair or 8 mults. Could be worse, man. 8 mult if something's a pair. And okay, early runner is actually, in my opinion, is build-aroundable. The only thing I'll say first is I don't want to start on the boss blind because like we were very far away from a straight immediately. So runner, I do think can be a build around. I would happily take odd Todd in this circumstance just for some extra chips to go with that mult. And then like I'd say we're in a bit of a position right now where runner is on a tryout. If everything goes wrong, we can bail him out as long as we hold on to a pair, which obviously we have there. I just wanted to see if we got a straight. But we can give him a chance to get incremented, and then we've got Odd Todd and Jolly Joker to fall back on for now. So this strikes me as like a pretty safe position to be in, which is important. Not really that interested in Splash, more an Econ Joker would go crazy. So like for me here, I'm like, let's dump these, hold the pair to get us out of a jam. But we have 4, 5, 6. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, man. Dump a jack and just see if you can increment runner. Okay. It is what it is. We'll play a pair first. It may not be enough. And then we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we got a pair of 7s that we can play if this doesn't get us there. But I'm telling you, I'm a runner believer. 15 chips per straight can add up pretty quick. Let's put it to the test. -1 hand size, pretty bad for making straights, but we do have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kind of dangerous because we're not playing a pair right off the bat, but that's about 1,000 points. We have a pair, probably sensible to just play those right now. And then basically anything will get you there. I mean, why not, man? Anything will get you there. You can discard and hope for the straight. We tried, but alas. Okay, that's good. This is a good position to be in. 45 chips is very nice. It's 45 chips regardless of what we play. They can't take that away from us. Honestly, quite an interesting egg. I'm not willing to take Hieroglyph on the black deck. I am happy to have Hermit, of course. Justice is okay, but egg is what we're really happy to see here. The 50 chips will help us out a lot. So, do we have a straight chance? Yes. I got a little aggressive there, and I'm willing to get a little aggressive again, but not much. Okay. I'm willing to play a pair. And I'm still hoping to get that straight. And we're mighty close. We got the pairs as backups. All right, that is what it is. We're doing what we can. I mean, we need hand size to make straights more like reliable for us, but... And I'm being a little bit presumptuous on these plays, but Fool into Hermit is always nice. And then we can always like just Justice something to make Emperor work. Or we could, I mean, taking a Joker is not bad either, especially in comparison to those 2 pieces of garbage. But Fool gives us Emperor, Moon. I mean, listen. I guess we should, like, pot commit a little bit. Oh, but then having done that, we can't get a... Yeah, no, you're right. This gives us a Lover's card, which sucks. At least we got Judgment to fall back on. That's nice. That's nice. And I would take this. Venus, Neptune, not necessarily the planets I want, but at like $1.50 each. I'm not going to cry about it. Okay, now I'm reminding myself. What am I doing? I am fishing for a straight because it's a permanent upgrade. And then we get... Honestly, I'd rather play 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 It helps not to blow up cards if you're trying to make straights. I'm not going to stress it like too much, but very nice. And now you probably play some pairs with straight potential for the future. But now I know what you're probably thinking right now. It's very easy to be part of the peanut gallery. You don't know what it's like in the arena, okay? That's what the VC guys that I look up to are always saying in all these podcasts I don't listen to. Either way, you don't know what it's like in the arena of YouTube and Twitch. You don't know what it's like to waste 8 minutes of work with your microphone off, okay? And I had some good jokes in there, I did. What was I going to say? You're going to say a run divided cannot stand. You playing pairs, you're playing straights, we don't know. Runner has endgame potential. Jolly Joker's just along for the ride. That's all I'm going to say. I briefly would love to take ramen, sure. And we could take misprint, but I don't think we need to. I think I'd rather have the 8 in the hand versus question mark in the bush. You know what I'm saying, everybody? I'm going to go a little crazy. I'm going to dump 2 pair out here and just see what we're working with. That's a very nice baseline. And then we got 8, 9, 10 jack. Oh, right. I understand. I'm still going to try. It might get us there anyway. 8, 9, 10 jack queen. The more we discard, which obviously we were not able to do on this boss fight, but in general, the more we discard, the more it's going to deprecate ramen. But ramen is, unless you get it in the end game, I don't really consider it end game potential. Okay, we are no longer playing with the black deck. Cost us $10 to do it, but it's a small price to pay. Now we have 2, 3, 5, 5, 6. In this household, that's a discard. In this household, we have a hard time choosing what to discard in some situations. And we may end up regretting our choices from time to time. But what are you at? 90 chips? 90 chips is meaningful, man. Honestly, I don't want to win too early. It's a bit of a crazy play. I feel like you throw Dookie to hopefully not win and then get the straight. And I feel like I would do the same, man. I'm not worried about the economic cost of this. I'm worried about... Please tell me this is enough. Yeah, easy. I'm worried about the long-term opportunity cost, and usually I'm in the opposite boat, I'll admit. Let's start with Spectral. Maybe we get an Immolate. Medium Talisman. I would, you discard things on the fringes mostly, so if you're going for a straight build. And then I was hoping to get like a Temperance in here or something, but that's okay. So I could always sell you for $15. And then use a Hermit. Losing the 50 chips sucks, but... I have a hard time believing reserve parking is going to be worth much for us, but it's okay. Now, 5, 6, 7, 9. You got me thinking. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Okay, we're all jokers here. I see how it is. Let's start with just a simple pair. That's a decent amount of points. Let's follow it up with another pair. That's a decent amount of points. And then we've got the chance to get some straight potential off this. I would even go like 10, 9. Why don't you enjoy that? 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. Runner is now at 120 chips. You don't need me to tell you, that's more than a serving size. That's getting quite interesting. $37 in our pocket, quite interesting as well. Hanged Man is a tough one to play here. I would honestly rather just, like, Empress our middle. So what are we looking for? By the end of the run, and we got a long way to go, by the end of the run, we want all of our jokers to be tuned towards straights. If that means we have to have Devious Joker, then so be it. We're not really diamond pilled here. In fact, diamonds are our worst suit. So I think, if anything, I like the econ from reserved parking. Am I really willing to give up the 8 mult for Jolly Joker? I think I am, to replace it with 12 mult on a straight. And then really, like, listen, there's some good stuff here, don't get me wrong, but I think that's insanely nice. One thing we're looking for is, well, Well, I was hoping that would be a little bit better. Hang on. A pair is not that good for us anymore, I think. I mean, we have 8, 9, 10, Jack. I don't know why I would play that hand now that I think about it, but 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, or maybe 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, so that possibly the King gives us $1. It's a little bit beneath us to even ask, but what we really want to see is planets, I think. Because if I can get Telescope and then just start like buying Saturns, then I feel like that's pretty good. I know what you're gonna say. Used cars dealers in 1996 be like. Possibly true. I don't know. I haven't seen a Saturn in a long time. I think they went out of business during the Great Financial Crisis. Business card is nice econ. I might be, even though it's eternal, I might be. I'm not willing. I'm sorry. Let's roll. I'm not willing. This is a very expensive trip to the shop for us. 25,000 points, upgrade full house. I really think we're in a bit of a pinch. Not necessarily like a catastrophic pinch, but a bit of a pinch. Okay, you're really testing my resolve on this one. When it comes to score. That stings. Okay, so we got to play something. We have 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I think you dump the 2 and the 3. And then you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we keep the Jack just because we might need a score injection with that glass card. We have a flush. Certainly not very meaningful. We got 9, 10, Jack. I know the other path is a little shorter for us, but this has better cards. We have 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. Let this be a lesson to you. In this house, we believe. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. These come after the Molt cards. Now, there's a bit of a question mark here. Oh, no, there's not! Okay, that was spooky. We got to hold on that one, obviously. Mega Buffoon, you got to check it, man. It's all dookie. It's all dookie. Sure, we could get some buy-sell going. But it's essentially all dookie. That's got to be a skip. I got to check this. I want to see planet packs, man. It's like for the first time in my life, I want to see planet packs. We played a straight 11 times. This 11 mult, and you cost us $3 a round. I can't do it. I can't do it. Even though you're only giving us 12, I can't do that to myself. I gotta look. It has to be done. This sucks, man, because I really feel like we got a straight build here. All we need is a little bit of support. I'm always getting Saturns when I don't want them, man. Okay, this might strike you as a heinous play. And it may be a heinous play because we really need to play straights, but I also need to get like some score, I guess, at some point. That's 5,000 points. That's like, we would have been better off fishing for something. I'm gonna be controversial and say I'm a believer in this flush right here, or this straight, I should say. 10 just gets you. No, we're gonna lose. It's dawning on me now. Yeah, we're gonna lose. 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, Queen at the end. Even the steel card is not gonna help you out enough. We got actually way closer than I expected. Am I wrong? I'm not saying there was no way out of that. I'm sure better Balatro gamers could get us out of that. I just feel like, for me personally, like, how did we not see a Saturn, man? At least once we started asking for them. So we don't need to just play straights now. It looked like a straight draw to me. And then this is probably the easiest full house ever made. I can't believe it actually came to fruition. We're getting a free uncommon Joker. Please be something that I can build my run around without having to think about it. Okay, you got to think about this one a lot. This is a tough one. Let's start here. ×3 mult if your hand contains a straight. I'm just being real with you. I don't think this Joker's that bad. But without an econ Joker, I don't think I can buy it. Because eventually we're going to get sent into the negatives, and then with no interest, we're never going to recover. So I think we just have to I think we gotta say no. Now, to be fair, we probably don't need to pot commit to just playing straights right now. You can get through this like without any jokers, which to me means we could get through it without playing cards that help us or with our current jokers. So I'm literally going to play a hand worth nothing, and then you are going to be worth at least 292 points. And now a flat mult joker would go crazy. You are both very insulting to me. With $11 left, I'm gonna take my chances, man. Now we probably need to think about a straight. And ace 3, 4, 5 has got me feeling a certain sort of way. We probably only need to play one. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, which means we can dump the ace. I'm sorry, the pairs, the full houses, they're not going to get us there. So, like, keep dreaming. Keep dreaming, buddy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then let's get multiplied by 3. No, it's not even close, man. Again, I might be an insane person. I kind of think we got screwed there. It's a uniquely sort of, and again, it's a great straight draw. We got to take a crack at it. It's a unique, like, gold stake experience to get, like, a free joker and then be pogging up. Pog, free joker! And then all of a sudden, you know, you realize, oh, my free joker is gonna cost me $3 a round for life. And then you're like, well, let's just put it simply, brother. The pogs stop pretty quick. Please, a good flush. It's obviously not even going to be close to good enough. We don't even have to think about that. The skipping is tough, but it's so tempting to try to get that like extra, like a leap, you know? Probably we want to do this then. Keep queen 9-5. Rare that I feel validated in my directional discard there. I appreciate that. And that'll be enough for sure. Okay. So we're starting from $4. Let's build something. Just something I can put the foundation of a run on. Honestly, even though it only lasts 5 rounds, that's something we can take some time to build around. We can feel relatively secure in ourselves right now. I mean, of course we could play club flushes, but if we could also just play like a pair of 9s and probably be in a pretty good spot, but the odds of getting a club are pretty good too, but apparently not. Never mind. I don't know why I kept the queen now that I think about it, but Canada, after declaring its own confederacy in 1867, be like, sorry, it's that time of the year. This might be posted on July 1st for all I know. Okay, well, honestly, that's like a great pivot. Because now you're not going anywhere, so I can rely on you a little bit longer. All diamond cards are debuffed! No, dude, no! It's like a great potential draw for like a full house, though. So I may get lucky on this one. This one's very strange. I guess you just aim for the heart flush. Oh my god, obviously that's not going to happen every day. We'll take that when it comes. Okay, we don't need another joker yet, but if something compelling were to come along, that would be nice. Like a strength card is nice, but for $3, we'd still be over the interest cap. I think it's worth looking for, and I will spectral on this one for sure, just to see what we can do with it. $5 for a rare joker or polychrome this. I think you just polychrome that, and then, I mean, it multing the mult is nice. So if we're going to use a strength card, I personally would prefer to use it. Let's phrase it like thusly. I personally would prefer to wait until I can create either 2 aces or maybe 2 extra 8s or like 2 extra queens. Something that there's a joker that like enables the synergy of. First hand is drawn face down, you piece. Diamonds are always on the right, though. Okay, that's very helpful. Obviously not super stoked about this, but one diamond flush should be really good. It should be like, it's like 1,600 points, right? Okay, 2,300 points, even better. And that was our boss. We're going to be over 20 bucks, which is where you want to be, in my opinion, to start buying packs. This one kind of makes me want to cry, but that's okay. How about like a cool... I don't take this chance lightly, but sure, a 4 of clubs that maybe we can change. This is necessary. Now, if flushes are going to be so much easier, DNA is not possible. I'm sorry to say it. We need 3,200 points. I think it's a simple play. I'll figure out what to do with the strength card, okay? You start here with what is essentially a diamond flush. Then it would be brilliant to play a pair. And the thinking there is we just collect on the $4, and then we finish by playing. And I think here's the play, as bizarre as it looks, because we're gonna lose Smear Joker. Don't wait for the Ace of Hearts. Create 2 aces. So if we ever pivot to 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind, we've got those aces in the deck that we can use with like a scholar. Now you want full house, that's a little harder to manifest, but I hope you can see that I'm really working for it. I'm really trying to make it happen, okay? So we have discards still. Discard them. This is a flush. This is very helpful. In theory, this is a flush. It's not a good flush. Yeah, in fact, it's a horrendous flush that we never should have done. This may well be enough because of the extra chips. Yeah, okay. You want a high card. That's going to be really tough to swing. I think you've served your purpose. I need to be bailed out now. This is horrendous. This is a horrible choice to be faced with. I think we just take 4 molt with very limited conditions attached. And no discards. Very spicy, very spicy. Not sunk, by the way, but very spicy. Because you've got 3 turns left. It'd be nice to get a permanent Smeared Joker. It's been very helpful. Obviously, this isn't the way I drew it up, but it gets us there. Ante 4, and feeling a little dangerous. Honestly, I may just need the money. Any extra incentive to play face cards is at least worth something to us. Now, there is a catch. You gotta draw them. 2,000 points. Not great. 2 face cards in here for some extra chups, though. For some extra chups. Oh, it's makeable. I think this gets there. I may regret this. I regret it immediately. Okay, dude, what are we at here? 23 minutes? We got time for one more. I should have waited for the diamonds, but I think if I'm being truthful with you, you know what happened there? I think I just lost confidence. And I was like, this one's gonna die no matter what I do. So let's just send it in. If it works, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You never know what you're gonna get. Forrest Gump was spitting when he said that, man. Okay, half Joker early, without a condition attached to it, seems like possibly one of the best Jokers you could get in a pack at the start of the game. We can save hands, so we can keep our econ going. Certainly not interested in that or that. We can really... Oh, must play 5 cards, you sack of crap. I'm done with you, Psychic. I'm done with you, buddy. Now, let me... I guess the safe bet is you fish for a flush, and you... Anything can make up the difference here. That makes up the difference as long as you don't accidentally throw. Okay, so I feel blessed. I feel blessed right now. We can build something on this foundation. There's a part of me that's like, I can't resist. I'm sorry. I really do think it's that good. I will buy a Celestial pack. You're lasting for a while. Let's just upgrade our pairs then. I hate the $4 or the $3 loss for sure. For sure. Steal at some point. And then 80 chips for a flush just because we need to get our money down anyway. Now this is where things are going to suck. I'm just being realistic, okay? So this is going to be 31 chips times 23. I would rather play one dookie hand, get a card, see what you get out at 15 points. It's pretty horrendous. This will be 35 chips times 23. Oh, I know what I must do. We play this. If you don't draw a flush, you use star to make a flush. And maybe Hanged Man to cut these bad boys out of your life. Wait a minute, but a flush is not... a flush is not less than 3 cards. Let me see. Pair of aces would be 47 times 23. That's enough. That's enough. We don't even need to think about it. It's enough. Chips matter a lot right now. Okay, now, 0 money. Not good. We're caught in the cycle. Neptune, Saturn. Would I rather be at -2 money? Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather be at -2 money. So just go... I don't expect this to be valuable, but go ahead and use these. Because after this, we'll get to 0 and well, I don't know. Maybe that's ridiculous. Extra large blind is going to be a real challenge. We got to think about that one. So we know a pair of aces is good. So just toss it first to get you into a safer position. We can play a straight and win, probably. So I would be thinking... Well, it's an interesting position. Yeah, a straight will win it for us. I think you have to use strength. If you use strength, what's your intentions with strength? 3 of a kind probably wins it for us too. Okay, why do I think that we have to use strength? Well, I want the space so we're not missing opportunity cost. But I also want to hold justice because I think it might be the most valuable card to help us get over the wall. I'm not even sweating this. This is still like where I want to be. I know it looks bad. These are 2 extremely good cards for what we want to do though. Because I'm thinking that like the secret, and this, call me crazy, this might win too early, but this is the boss where you don't want to mess around. Fool gives us another justice card. I think I'd be happy to... Let me take a peek at this first. So let's see what card we get, because you'd rather fool like a temperance. Okay, we literally got another justice card. I don't know that... Let's do the math, man. So this will be 30 times 26. No, it'll be 57 times 26, which is not enough. So I think you've got to do a second justice, which would then make it 57 times 32, which should be just enough to get us over the top. And we got a justice card. So the whole deck is glass, which is bad but good. Now, again, economically, yeah, we're in a tight spot. And it doesn't appear to be getting better. But one day it's going to spit out a temperance card, and then this whole thing's going to it's going to make a lot more sense, okay? World card. We're not really fishing for spades, are we? We could cut more clubs and just make our deck like clubless. Fool gives us another world card. I'm not even gonna crunch the numbers on this one, but yeah, it's fair to say like I'm slightly scared. I'm giving up a lot of mult to pick up some chips here. It wasn't even close. This one didn't go anywhere. We're gonna try again. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps a great deal. I learned a valuable lesson. I know you're going to say you'd never learn. I've learned a valuable lesson. First few antes, like up to ante 4, don't mess. You're trying to convince yourself to mess around with this rental. Don't mess around with it, even if it's on Vagabond. You've been warned. See you next time.